I will be out there to call the game live on Facebook Live video feed. So you'll be able to watch that beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern time on our Facebook page. Go to our Facebook page, like the show page.
Yeah, get my timeline popping.
You'll get the feed then on your timeline. That's facebook.com/TheDA Show. Do it now so you don't forget. So we taped the Permission Granted podcast, and I was just kind of picking the brain of Mraz about this game. I would have thought Mraz, having said all week, we're not going to say anything to the media. We're not going to do anything stupid here. We don't want to give them bulletin board material, would have played it very conservatively. Hey, they're a good team. Give me a lot of cliches. Good team. We're going to take it one game at a time. We know that we can be beat. It'll take our best effort on Sunday to win. But instead, Mraz can't help himself. And he told me he does not believe that the small blocks can win a championship. Do you think the winner of this game wins the Super Bowl in Class D?
I don't. All right, you're coaxing me into a comment here. If we win the game, we are winning the Super Bowl in D. I feel like this is our hurdle because we have seen the team that we would likely play in the county championship next, and we didn't have our best day against them. I'm happy with that. I don't think small blocks has what it takes to win a Super Bowl.
Really?
I think small blocks can beat us.
Even with Mr. Six?
Even with Mr. Six. I think small blocks can beat us. Yes, I will not guarantee a victory, but I don't think they have the moxie after us and the emotions are coming off us to go win another 2 games, like win a county title and a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Where we got the good stuff. Yes, if we win this game, we're going to go win a Super Bowl.
And audio courtesy of the PGP, the Permission Granted podcast, available on play.it and other fine places the podcast is available. So, whoa, okay, Mraz saying they don't have the moxie to win a championship. Well, Mr. Six won't be happy about that. But Mraz then doubled down. Instead of walking it back and say, you know what, they're a good team. It's going to take our best effort. I'm not sure that, we can match up with them. Just give them a little bit of love. Instead, he called them out and said the small blocks are undisciplined.
I just don't think they have the intestinal fortitude to pull that off in that spot. I've seen these teams. I know the deal. We do. Our mental makeup is better than the small blocks' mental makeup. I saw them fight with each other after the game with us. And from what I understand from the game they played last week, there was more internal fighting even as they were winning. That's a combustible sideline and, quite frankly, a storyline that should be followed in the broadcast on Sunday.
Wow, so this is a volatile group.
Volatile group. It's a lot like Greg Hardy, slamming a clipboard out of the coach's hand on the Cowboys sideline. You're going to get a lot of that in the small blocks, especially if we go up early.
So they're an undisciplined group, you're saying?
Yes, and I think that will come back to haunt them. If not versus us, at some point here, whether it's the conference title game or the Super Bowl.
So they're the Bengals revolting against Marvin Lewis.
Exactly, except the Bengals never won a wild card game and small blocks took care of business, which I'm a little stunned. I thought they would lose last Sunday.
You thought they were going to be one and done.
I did, because they'd already lost to NWX, and I thought mentally they would shut down, but they didn't. They didn't.
Mr. Six is going to torch you guys.
No, he's not.
He is going to have a huge game.
You know what? I think that's what's going to ruin them. I almost don't want to utter these words because I don't want them listening it. I think they're going to force the ball to Mr. Six too much, and it's going to cost them all over the field. They're going to miss matchups and miss opportunities.
You have nobody to cover Mr. Six.
Yes, we do.
Nobody.
He had 2 catches versus us in the first game, too. He made it seem like he went all Chris Carter on us. They're in trouble, D.A.
You got nobody as tall as him. You got nobody as fast as him.
Oh, we got speed.
No, you don't.
We got speed.
You don't have Mr. Six speed.
We got bagels on the other end.
Who's Bagels?
Nick Gilly, young kid, 21 years old, just won Player of the Week with 2 touchdowns for us. Fast as lightning.
Mraz, what are you doing adding this much fuel to the fire?
What are you doing replaying this on the show?
It was already broadcast. It was on the PGP. Didn't your captain, aren't you the captain?
I am the co-captain with our quarterback, Flood, who issued a warning, no Facebook posts, no anything this week.
Yeah, Flood said on Monday, don't feed in.
You coaxed me in. I got caught up in a moment between friends where you forget microphones are on. I don't take anything back. I do feel that way, absolutely. But also, this is typical media twisting words and choosing headlines.
Okay.
Because I specifically stated in there, they can beat us. They absolutely can beat us. That should have been the headline there, that I'm not guaranteeing a victory. But instead, you make the headline, I say they can't win a Super Bowl.
You called them undisciplined.
They don't have the moxie.
You said that they cannot win a championship.
Let me ask you something. If you see after a game where a team loses and there are fists flying at teammates at each other, would you call that disciplined or undisciplined?
I would call that undisciplined.
Okay, so then what I said is accurate. They are teams like that don't win championships.
Okay, but do you think the New England Patriots going to 7 Super Bowls and winning 5 say, yeah, you know what? The Steelers can't beat us. You know what? They're undisciplined. The Ravens are undisciplined. They can't beat us. No. They say it's a good team. It's going to take our best effort.
Which I did say.
You mixed in trashing them and that Mr. Six can't beat you guys. You guys have the answer for Mr. Six. You've already game planned how you think it's going to hurt them.
Which game plan is shot now if they're listening?
I mean, honestly, you've torched the whole thing on Sunday already.
I think you are out to get us, and I think you don't want the Young Guns winning a championship, which is a shameful because you're a pride of the Young Guns. You've worked on the organization. You're doing all you can, and I see this is going to be a slanted broadcast, and I don't like it. And you are one day away, mister, from having no media availability to my players for the pregame show. I'm telling you right now.
Isn't this amazing? Mraz puts foot in mouth and then begins on the offensive that it's my fault, that I'm twisting things. It's a slanted broadcast. He's the one that says it, and then it's my responsibility. Amazing. Sure, Mr. Six is going to love hearing these sound bites. Oh, look, the Vegas line just changed. Went from Young Guns -4.5. Now suddenly Young Guns -1.5. 3 points already just because those 2 sound bites got out.